start broadcast. Okay, so maybe this is Govinda here
with several trucks. And all right, I'm. This is Planet Head.
Planet,
This is the return of Planet Head.
the return of Planet Head. Well, we are located, as you can see, the tree that has warbler in it. It's a wonderful foggy day. Um, Coming from San Francisco, from Ukiah, I could see that it was pretty bright out. I'm looking to find
She's all wrapped up. She looks pretty snug up there right now.
where the yesterday or a couple days ago you could see she had balloons around where there we are.
The anniversary.
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so warbler is hanging out, so to speak. There, Caltrans, we've got a report that the fence builders are on site, and so there's been a mobilization to go do that. Now, we are sitting here. I don't know if I can get far enough away to actually show you our little setup. We're just in the back of a pickup truck. Uh, at some point, we'll move a little farther back.
I think that's your camera cable.
Well, I've got it set up so I can run it about 30 feet, but not right this second. So maybe you could tell us, give us a little Planet Head
Yeah.
update as to what's going on.
So once upon, where's my sound levels there?
Here, you can use these two.
I don't see
You
it.
got to talk into it.
Okay. All right. We right up there. We go. Okay. I'm pegging in right in the middle. Is red?
Yeah,
Two,
bring
three,
it, you
four,
can bring it up to yellow.
up to 5. All right. I can get up hotter.
Yeah, you can like really talk.
Okay. We're not talking to anybody yet, though, are we?
Yes, we're live, and this is webcasting.
Can you tell how many hits you're getting now, or how many
No,
listeners?
I haven't got that far.
Okay.
I just wanted
So I'll presume I'm on the radio, pirate radio, live and well.
Net. This is Save Little Lake Valley.
As many times as I've been to your site, I never thought that I would actually be broadcasting on it. But so far, warblers sleeping in, and the little warblers are all dispersed and covering Caltrans and what's the name of the fencing company? Arrow Fencing. That's right. Local, and there are local neighbors out of Redwood Valley. They're not the enemy. They're.
I think that's a part of the conversation that gets a little difficult to figure out.
Say that again.
It gets a little hard to figure out who the enemy is, because the enemy these days seems like a way of it's a paradigm or a way of doing things.
Of subcontracting out your crime.
Exactly.
I
Especially to a local. I'm going to set up another.
I put quotes around crime because it's just business as usual for it's spread on the table for folks. That's what it is. It's not crime. It's just people doing their contract. I have trouble with this in talking to these people, because you know that they don't see themselves as criminal.
Exactly.
And when you call them criminal, they take great offense of that, because all they're doing is they're working.
Exactly.
Cal-
And that's that. Yeah. That I think that is the dynamic. I'm just looking for another microphone. I'm almost there.
Okay.
Just go ahead.
We're setting Govinda up with his own personal mic because he's given me this mic. And I'm filling the air now for your various.
Okay, so that should be us as well.
You got
I'm a
external
little too.
speaker.
What's that?
Didn't you have an external? Was that? No,
No,
that's
that's
just in
just
my
the
headphones. All right.
Okay, so is that a little too hot?
No, you're hotter than
Okay.
me, but
Okay. Well, let's
but that's
bring you
probably
up
a good
little
thing.
bit. All right, we can bring that down just a little bit there
Look at that mixing board.
and set that up. Okay. Well, we also have with us
Carol, Oh,
Now, we may not want to use
that's
your
right.
your real name here, but would you like to
She doesn't mind.
come check out what we got going on? If you want to walk over here and give us an update as to what's happening. Let me hand you the mic,
Okay.
and then I'm going to turn the camera. Maybe I could get you to stand right
Sure.
there.
Sure. Sure. Okay.
Sounds like, you know
I
what?
got somebody standing on my cord.
Okay.
Thank
Great.
you. Thank
My
you.
battery's about to die. so-
Okay. So speak fast.
Yeah.
So I just left Ellen at this is the Warbler. I'm standing at the Warbler site right now, the tree sit site, and I just took Ellen down about a mile down the road to a work site that isn't set up yet, but we've got 2 trucks in, one from Caltrans and one from Arrow Fencing, and it's pretty clear that they're going to get going again. Although they're being greeted over the earth, there's lumps of earth down there blocking the road. There are. Is it buzzing because I'm doing good or bad? All right. Anyway, we've got folks who are all down there. I think there are 7 or 8 people at the moment. And when we make a call to the B list of folks to come out and support, that will mean that we've really got some action about to happen.
More information about what to do in terms of following the websites and the notifications.
The website is Save Our Little Lake Valley, SOLLV, and it's updated every day. In fact, sometimes it's updated, I guess, more than that. Truthfully, minute to minute, I can't tell you who's running that website. I can tell you that there's a meeting, outreach meeting. Anybody is welcome to all of our meetings, are open to everyone. And we welcome everyone. We had just a wonderful group last Friday night. Anyway, tonight's Monday night. It's the 4th of March, and the meeting tonight is the outreach meeting, and they do all the planning for fundraising, and they do all kinds of discussion and planning for how to continue to educate. It's outreach and education. It's about that's what this whole sit is about. It's about educating people as to what's about to happen to our Little Lake Valley. It's about trying to draw people out of their houses to look before it's too late.
Cumulative impact, I think, is a word that you hear a lot of, and looking at the constant erosion, the little 1%, or they'll take a little bit, they'll take a little bit, they'll take a little bit, and here we are. And I think the uniqueness of this area, rather than Rohnert Park or someplace that is totally suburbanized to mediocrity, where we actually have some culture and some historic kind of community.
The thing about coming to Willits, if you have never been, the trip to Willits brings you from Ukiah up over Ridgewood Grade, and the important piece of that is that the minute that you start up the grade, you're heading out into some open farmland, open ranch land, and the mountains shoot up to about 2,000 feet. You come over the grade and you come down into the Little Lake Valley. From 2,000 feet, you drop down to about 3,900, not 3,900, 1,300. And the valley itself is just an exquisite gem here in California. And the reason to save Little Lake Valley is simply that it's at this point continues to be mostly rangeland, open farmland, and we'd like it to stay that way. And the impact that this Caltrans bypass is going to have is phenomenal and completely unnecessary.
Well, I think that's probably the really horror of this event, is like the needs of the community locally are not being addressed. We are sort of like a International Monetary Fund has set down on all of us, and we have austerity measures